Hello, good evening. My name is Paul Cooper. Did you know that over 443,000 people die each year from smoking and other diseases caused from smoking? Crazy, isn't it? We all know the risks that smokers take. We also know the risks that smokers take when they smoke around other individuals. There are many credible sources out there such as the CDC, Truth.com, and NetDoctor.com that have these astonishing facts about what happens to smokers and those that smoke around them. The astonishing facts that these sites publish should be eye-openers to smokers to stop and find a new hobby, something else to do other than smoke. Smokers need to stop smoking. Smoking causes major health problems and sometimes leads into death. Some problems, out of many problems that they have, are carbon monoxide and nicotine addiction. Carbon monoxide is the reduction of oxygen in the body, where we all know that the body needs oxygen to continue working. Also, nicotine addiction. Nicotine addiction causes addiction to cigarettes, which would make them buy more, and also increases the cholesterol levels in someone's body. Many people have died from health problems related to smoking, cigarettes, and secondhand smoke. As I stated before, over 443,000 people, according to the CDC, have died from smoking problems and other problems related to smoking. I can't go into the water at all. I'll instantly drown, says Tom from Truth.com. He makes the statement because he has had several parts of his throat removed because of prolonged smoking and the problems that arise with prolonged smoking. Everyone is affected. People, regular people on the street, babies, elderly people, anyone is affected. If you breathe the air around a smoker, you've been affected. Thousands of new cases of asthma are caused each year by secondhand smoke. Between 1,900 and 2,700 cases of SIDS, which is sudden infant death syndrome, have been reported each year from secondhand smoke alone. Secondhand smoke not only affects smokers, it also affects those who don't have a choice. Those who don't know what secondhand smoke is, such as toddlers, such as babies, unborn babies, who don't have the choice to say, no, I don't want to be here, or walk away. Being a child, you don't know that your parents are poisoning you, which is something that as a parent, they should know and take responsibility and know that doing this is hurting their child, someone they love. One solution I would want to implement to solve the problem of smoking is chewing gum. I believe this is the best way because it's scientifically proven that smokers need oral fixation, and I believe gum would be the perfect replacement. Just as a smoker always remembers to have a pack of cigarettes, their wallet, keys, and other things they usually go out with every day, they can also just add gum to their daily routine. This would help them fight their addiction and beat the crave. What they could do is have their gum on them all times. Whenever they have this urge to smoke, pop in a piece. It could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces, just as long as it stops them from smoking. One way that if they're ever on the edge of whether they want to continue doing something else, such as chewing gum or another hobby to not smoke, or even smoke, they can think about what they're saving themselves from. The yellowing teeth, the bad breath. Those are the minor things, but then the more complicated things as losing several parts of your throat, having lung cancer, or even ultimately dying. And also, secondly, they can think about their future. If they're a young teenager that picks up smoking early, they could think about, hey, if I stop smoking, I'll be able to strive for my dreams. I'll be able to raise kids. I might be able to even see my kids' grow up. Without smoking, their chances would be greater to see those things. If a smoker decides to pick up chewing gum or another hobby, their chances of getting lung cancer, certain problems that arise with smoking decreases greatly. But if they decide to continue smoking and not give up the habit, their chances will increase that they'll end up with a numerous amount of problems. Amputations, bad breath, yellowing teeth, which are minor, but then you also have the ultimate thing, which is death. In closing, without quitting smoking, a smoker will ultimately die. That is the end all, that's the bold statement. It's proven that smokers die from lung cancer and other serious health problems more than others. Smoking has drastic effects on everyone, no matter what. As I said before, babies, unborn babies, people who don't have the choice are always affected. If you breathe the air, you're affected. You might know someone that smokes every day, might take it nonchalantly, but picture being the loved one of that person. Picture waking up the next morning, calling them, finding out they're not answering the phone, just to find out later that, hey, they had lung cancer and they passed away. That is something that I would personally not want to face. So, in closing, stand up for saving lives. If you have a friend that's smoking, tell them, find something else to do. That smoking isn't the way to go. Thank you and good night.